In this video, I'll be exploring identity document reader control within AI Builder actions in Microsoft Power Automate. So, identity document reader basically it's an action within Power Automate AI Builder action which allows you to extract information from identity documents. Now, the identity documents can be a passport, it can be a driver's license, it can be social security, it can be green card, it can be Medicare card, it can be any form of identification document. But this module works perfectly well for passports and driver's license. Scanned documents are deleted once it is processed by the model. So the model basically takes an input of an image or a document. Image extension can be JPEG or PNG, and the document format is of PDF. Now remember, the document shouldn't exceed 20 megabyte in size. So once this document is provided to this model, the model processes the information, extracts the specific information, and then once the process is done, it will delete the document. It won't store your document. So that means your document is secured. It will be deleted once it is processed by the model. The pre-built model supports Latin character extraction. So, like we have A to Z and some special characters, those things can be extracted very easily by this model. Like we have apostrophe, we have grave accent, those kind of things. User need to have a basic user role to use the identity document reader. So, what is the use case? Like, say, take for example, if you're building an application for, say, recruitment, and if you want to do some sort of a background check for an individual, you will ask them to upload an identity document, be it a passport, driver's license, proof of age card, and other sort of documents. And that document will be scanned and kept it in your system. Or maybe you may verify it with a third party source to just verify or validate the document before you make any decision with the candidate. Or maybe it can be used for, say, job recruitment purposes, or maybe it may be required for, say, processing the clearance of an individual. Or there are multiple use cases, like it can be used in insurance industry, it can be used in banking industry, it can be used in finance industry. So there are a lot of use cases in terms of utilizing this particular control. So you have everything in place, you just need to use this control and and extract the fields in that identity document. Now, simple control, you just need to provide the image file or the document, PDF document, and Power Automate will process that information. Now, if you see closely, one of the field it has extracted, so it has extracted the date of birth field. Now, what it does is it will first give you the value. So this is the output which you are expecting. It will give you the confidence value as well, like how confident the model is that this is the correct value. Also, it will start parsing uh, the entire location of that image. So if you see this location, it has got a bounding box, and within bounding box you have a polygon. So bounding box has like a left, top, width, height kind of like a property, and within the polygon you have coordinates. Within coordinates it will look into, say, this one point 0.63, 0.63, 0.46, 0.46, 0.63 is here, and then 0.10, 0.10, 0.74. So basically this is the width, so it will add that width to the left and the right, and then it will generate that value. So if you add 0.63 with 0.11, it will be 0.74. So that's how it basically generates that scanned area, and it will try to extract. It does that OCRing, like optical character recognition, and then try to give you the output back. Now, identity document reader, so it has got a lot of output properties which you can use. Some of them are date of issue, place of birth, first name, last name, identity document number, country or region, date of birth, endorsements, weight, restrictions, middle name, vehicle classifications, document type, and there are many other things. I've just put very few screenshot over here. But if you see against all these fields, so take for example last name, it will give you the property, it will give you the confidence of the last name. So it will tell you that, hey, I've extracted this last name as UPPAL and I'm confident that is 0.99. So it is, I'm 99% confident that this is the correct information. Also it will give you a body responsive to prediction output as a property for the last name. So for each and every property it will give you this confidence and the body response v2 properties. And there are other elements as well. So if I go into the next page, here you will see place of issue. Here it will give you issuing authority, aliases, and these are like different properties it will give you. Now if you see the other things over here, there's body response v2, prediction output, all detected text lines, page number of detected text lines, all detected width, bounding box, lines location. So it will give you a whole bunch of output depending on what kind of identity document which you input to the system. And over here, next, you have nationality, we have gender, we have region, we have street address, document discriminator, personal number, eye color, hair color, height. So as you saw that there's so many properties which you can extract, because as identity document differs across country, region, state, and even the type, like passport will have a different information than a driver's license. So it makes sense to have these many properties exposed. So how will you use this? So take for example, you have a simple Canvas app built uh, where you will ask all the candidates to submit their identity document for verification. So you give them a button in Canvas app. Once you click on a button, that button will basically ask you to select an image. Now that image will be sent to Power Automate flow, which is this flow, and which will process the information. So click on plus and over here add an action. I'll type in AI builder, and with an AI builder, click on see more. And from here, we need to identify, so extract information. So basically, we are extracting information or processing the identity document. So I'll click on process identity document and identity document file. So it will ask for a file. Now here in the flow, let me remove this. I'll add an input. I'll select a file and I'll say identity doc. And from here, I will select identity document file, see more. And here, instead of couple of things, identity doc name or identity doc content bytes, I'm going to pick up content byte because I want the content of the file to be sent to this action. So I'll select identity doc content bytes. Now, once you process this, what are the different outputs you can get? So I'll just type in compose. And here in compose, if you see process identity document, you just see more 99. So that means more than 100 properties are available for you to use, which I just showed you in the presentation. So as you see over here, machine readable zone, category code, date of issue, place of birth, first name, last name, country, date of birth, gender, eye color, hair color. So all this information can be extracted from this particular action. So, what I'm going to do is I have got a set of, say, passport or Medicare document sample downloaded from internet. I will use this example. So this is a passport sample, Australian passport. So let's see if we can extract the family name, given name, nationality, date of birth, place of birth, date of issue, those sort of information, right? So let me copy the path as well. So I'll copy the path and in compose, I don't want compose, I'll just delete the compose over here. And now I'm going to test this particular flow. Now, You can specify an image, or you can also specify a PDF document, but then remember that that length should be, the size of the document should be less than 20 megs. So I'll just pass path of identity document. I'll select Australian passport, click on run the flow. Now it will start processing the information. It might take somewhere between 10 to 30 seconds to process the document, because it requires internally to get all these properties first scanned and then map it against a specific field. Now it has took around 18 seconds to process. I click on this, click on show raw output, and it has given you so much of information from the document. So let me copy this document, put it in a JSON grid desktop to see the information pretty clearly. I'll click on the output. So body, response v2, prediction output, and the result. And if you see result and read results 32. So result fields. Within fields, it has extracted so many things out of the document. Now, okay, let me show you. So it has determined sex, female, first name, Jane, machine readable zone. So this is that uh, passport content. So this part from the document. Then we have date of birth, 4591, 4591. So that's good. And date of issue, last name, nationality, issuing authority, document type, document number RA012345. So yep, so that's good. Place of birth, country, and date of expiration. So if you see, all this confidence level is 0.99, so that means it is almost accurate, and it is accurate as you see from the output displayed over here. Now if you see this result object, there is something called as a read results 32 as well. So if you see read results 32, it will just give you what all things it has extracted. So it has extracted so many other things compared to what it was showing in the results tab. Now if you see, it has extracted a lot of things. It has even extracted the holder signature. And if you go inside that, you'll see the location, and then you will see the bounding box. You will see the bounding box over here, and how it has scanned. It has scanned in terms of a polygon. It has got a coordinates, and within the coordinates, it has got that XYZ box, right? So this is how it, basically what it does is like it will look into the content, and it will pick each and every object. So take for example, it will pick up this one, and then it will form a bounding box, and then within that bounding box it will try extracting the property family name, and then the family name is citizen. So it will copy that value and then paste and save it within the output. And like that, it has also extracted holder signature, but then this one is not a text kind of. So it has like just extracted this information. So as you see over here, date of birth, nationality, given names, document number, code of issuing, etc. So in a nutshell, I would say this particular control or action allows you to scan the document, which is of type identity document. It can be a driver's license, passport, or any other form of identification, but it does very well for passport and the driver's license for any country or region. So that's it, folks. This is all about identity document reader. Thanks for watching.